You. I tried to be not that loud. I'm gonna edit that part out. I'm gonna edit that part out.
Like it cut out there for a second too on the spot.
Let me actually.
I just heard the yeah, and then it immediately cut out.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, let me just do that shit again. Let me do that shit again.
Okay.
You. How was that? Was that good now?
Yeah.
Okay. What is good, guys? It's your boy Jake Diggy back with the interesting podcast video. So today in this topic, we'll be discussing all the Dark Souls bosses. Dark Souls 1, mind you, with the DLC, from easiest to hardest, which we think is the easiest and which we think is the hardest. Today with me, I have a very special guest star. Some of you might know him. Feel free to definitely check him out. Hanfi.
Yo, what's good? I'm Hanfi on Twitch, and I play Dark Souls 1 pretty much religiously on there, but I do stream a bit of variety every now and then. So yeah, if you wanna check out my channel, why not? Drop a follow, but definitely drop a sub on JDD's channel if you haven't yet. That's the more important part. And I don't know how many hours do I have in Dark Souls 1? Probably like 470 at this point. So I know a bit of stuff, but I'm not a huge pro or anything. I'm not a hitless runner.
I mean, compared to me, you're a pro. like I play Dark Souls, but I'm not as good as you though. Like, not even close. Not even close. Like, there's like a huge skill gap, man. Like, it's like I'm the floor, you're the sky, dude.
I mean, fair enough.
Alright, so like Hanfi said, be sure to follow him on Twitch, which is Hanfi, on Twitter, Hanfi, and be sure to join his Discord, Hanfi Safe Space. Be sure to definitely check him out. The link to all those channels will be in the description below. And also, of course, for me, be sure to follow me on all the social media, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, my live reaction YouTube channel as well. Again, all the links are in the description below. I mean, you guys already know. You can find it wherever. Like, just type in JD150 or 160. And same for Hanfi. Just type in Hanfi and you'll find them. Without question. So, now that the introductions are out of the way, let's actually get started. So, we're going to start with boss number 26.
Okay,
I'll let you take the first one. I'll let you take the first one.
I didn't quite get it. Do you want me or do you want to do it yourself?
We're gonna be switching one by one. So,
Okay.
Actually, no. Maybe I should give the first one first. First because the number one, I think it'll be better if you do it.
Okay.
Okay. So, let's start with the bosses. I'll start with boss number 26. The easiest boss in the game, in my opinion, is Pinwheel. Now,
Pinwheel, good pick.
I mean, Pinwheel, yes, getting to Pinwheel with all the bone wheel skeletons of nightmares and gives you daydreams. I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say right now, but daydreams and nightmares is crazy. And though, if you just like fall and hope you don't fall too far down, you'll make it, hopefully. But the reason I had Pinwheel really easy is because like you can do so much damage to him in so little time. It doesn't even matter if it makes clones. You can just literally just destroy all the clones easily, and you can also tell which one is the clones and which one is not. I believe. It's like I always just know which one it is. And
yeah, it's pretty easy to keep track.
Yeah, so like literally like 2 to 3 shots with a really strong weapon, or like 6 to 7 with like a dex weapon, you golden. Like it's like pretty easy in my opinion. But yeah, that is my number 26.
Yeah, you could definitely do him as your first real boss after Asylum Demon for sure. As for me, my easiest boss, now this might be a bit of a harder take, but I actually put Ceaseless Discharge as easier than Pinwheel.
Really?
Yes, I did. Mostly because of the cheese. I mean, the cheese is just super consistent. Just wait for his freaking first lava attack that he always starts out with. If you get hit by that, you get one shot, but just don't. It's super easy to avoid. Then run and it's done. The fight is done. Literally just have to wait for one attack and then run like a madman. That's it. If you do the cheese, of course. If you don't do the cheese, then you'd probably land in my highest tier of actual freaking.
I mean, he's not
bosses.
that bad. Like, if you have like long range, like even like, cause like if you just go and attack him, cause I fought him like up like the hard way before, and like if you just attack him, he just just throws his hands down, and then you can just like hit him. Like, it's not easy, but like, it's not that hard, Alex, in my opinion.
It depends, because like usually what you do is you try to cheese him on the first try, right? The first go.
Right.
So if you mess that up somehow, I don't know, maybe you get hit by the initial attack or something, then you'd have to join in from the fork door, and then he's already aggroed at you. And he'll actually pull out one of the strongest attacks in the game, which is a huge magma blast. Completely unavoidable.
Yeah, like,
Can't
it's so
shield that,
hard.
really. Maybe with Havel's shield, I don't know, Havel's great shield. And I tested it, you can't even run behind a cover like a rock or something, it just goes through. And it will knock you down, will even set you up for a follow-up, so if you don't cheese him, he can be quite tough. He might even one-shot you with that attack.
That's
if you get
true.
there early.
That's true, like, getting to him, like, even if he's aggro, getting to him after you mess up is gonna be tough.
Yeah, so he's only the easiest boss for me if I cheese him, of course. But since the list is subjective, he lands in the lowest tier for me, which is called Total Pushover. Yeah.
Wait a minute, dude.
It is what it is.
Dude, I just completely realized, because I just remembered. Didn't you do a stream on the tier list too? I'm pretty sure I was there when you were doing like a boss tier list stream.
That wasn't most difficult bosses, though. That was just favorite bosses from the trilogy.
Okay, alright, yeah. But okay, alright. So let's move on to.
Because otherwise, Pinwheel wouldn't land like in the middle of the pack, right? let's be honest here.
Yeah, he would be like lowering. Alright, so I start off with number 26. So what is your number 25?
Okay, my number 25.
Let me take a guess. Is it Pinwheel?
Yeah, it is. It is Pinwheel, of course.
It had to be.
Yeah, I mean, all other bosses at least have something dangerous, and actually, I'm gonna have to correct myself on that one. Pinwheel does have one single dangerous thing, which is the damage you take when you drop in onto the battle.
Yo, dude, that's true. Yeah, even that that light beam.
Cheating.
Yeah, even like that light beam that Pinwheel does, wherever it is. I just kill it so fast that he doesn't even have a chance to really use it.
He does have some pretty powerful attacks, like for early game. He has like a stream of fire that can do a lot of damage, not the one projectile, the one orb. He has like a stream of fire. And there's one thing that many people don't know about Pinwheel. He actually has a phase 2. But nobody ever finds... Yeah, nobody ever finds that out because he just instantly dies. He enters phase 2 below 30%, I think. He's actually done it today with me. I've seen it happen. And what he does is he destroys all of his summoned phantoms, which might literally make the battle easier for you. And then he summons all possible ones at once, which is 8. So yeah, if he's not dead, if he doesn't die while he summons those, and you don't have enough damage for some reason, maybe you're at the other side of the room, I don't know. Yeah, you're gonna have to fight through 8 copies and him. That's actually kinda dangerous for early game at least.
I honestly have no idea. Because I know normally he summons like 2 or 3 copies?
Yeah, it was pretty recently discovered. That's a pretty new recent discovery actually.
Damn, I had no idea, dude. I had no idea.
Yep. Yeah, you know, Pinwheel actually has a phase 2. He is more interesting than some Dark Souls 2 bosses. But whatever. Enough
Alright.
harping on Pinwheel. At least it's worth going down early for the Rite of Kindling and a potential good mask.
Yeah. That's true. Okay. I want you to take a
Okay,
guess at what my number 25 is.
You're number 25.
Take a guess.
I'd guess it is Asylum Demon.
Wrong. It is Ceaseless Discharge. Love it how we just like switched that order like completely. Now,
yeah. I figured you'd put him higher since you said he does have some pretty strong attacks, which is true, right? But
yeah. But like,
he's just so easy.
It's just the main reason I had Ceaseless Discharge at number 25 is that when you have find him close combat, I would say it's harder than Pinwheel, but it isn't too bad. Like the only difficulty, like we stated before, was just getting close to him. Yeah, and hopefully you survive that magma blast.
Oh, and one more thing about Ceaseless, which is really, really stupid. Sometimes when he does his all-out kamikaze attack, right? When you can knock him down for the cheese, and you stand right at the fog gate, sometimes his hitbox, I don't know, it like glitches out or something, and he can still hit you with that.
Wait,
there is a way to avoid it. Yeah, it does happen sometimes. And I've even seen like hitless runners not get hit by it, but they have a strategy for that. They walk into the fog gate, and I do that also as well. The moment on the impact, they just roll to avoid any potential danger.
Yo,
but yeah, it can happen.
Wow, I didn't know that. Dude, look at this. There's so much shit I don't know about Dark Souls. Like, compared to you, there's so much shit I don't know. It's so
same, sad. But with Dark Souls 3, honestly, like, about Dark Souls 3, I don't know anything. I want to get into it more, though.
Yeah, for Dark Souls 3, I only beat it one time. So I only have one time. But just being any Soulsborne game one time, I feel like is not enough to truly experience the game. I feel like you have to like beat it a couple of times, in my opinion. And
I don't know how many thousands run I have in Dark Souls 1 right now.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to TIE Fight Guy. You don't know him, but actually you kind of know him. He was actually, if you remember my Magnus video, he was there. He was a dude that I summoned, but.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So like, he was like OG. He was like playing like so many Dark Souls builds right now, and I think we were like playing Dark Souls 2 together, and then we just finished beating the game, and now he's like, yes, I can finally do my own builds now. There's so much I want to do.
Nice.
Like it's so funny. But yeah, shouts to TIE Fight Guy. Okay, so let's go on to number 24.
So
which for me is the Moonlight Butterfly.
Same.
Really?
Moonlight Butterfly for me too, yeah.
Like, yes, granted for people that can't use range attacks, it might be a bit harder for them than for someone that could use range attacks. But like really, the only big threat with the Moonlight Butterfly is the fact that the magic damage does a lot of damage. Especially beginning, like even with the shield, it still does like quite a bit of damage. I would say. Like I remember, like when I was playing with the Moonlight Butterfly, like I defeated it, but his magic attack, even though I blocked it, it killed me, and then I had to fight it again.
Yeah, and you might even get guard broken by the big blast.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't mean the big blast where she flies above the bridge and then drops one blast down. I mean like the freaking, not the soul spear, but like the soul mass that she sends out, that homing attack that can really easily guard break you.
But the ones like the 6 orcs, right? The 6 orcs that just come straight at you.
Yeah.
I think that's the one that kills me. That's the one that kills me.
It does a lot of damage, especially early game.
Yeah.
Where you also don't have a lot of good magic resistant armor. Like early game you get some pretty decent physical resistant gear, but nothing really major for magic.
Yeah. But yeah. Wow.
One more thing I should say about my own subjective tier list. No summons. Like if we used summons, Moonlight Butterfly would even be easier than Ceaseless.
Oh yeah. Same for me. I'm thinking about all these bosses one-on-one.
Yeah.
One-on-one.
Like which Beatrice? Good waifu, but boring fight with her. She is cool. She is cool. I swear. She has bested the abyss, as it says in her item descriptions of like her clothes. But she didn't live to tell the tale.
Yeah.
What a queen, though. What a queen. But like Moonlight Butterfly, what I find difficult about the boss is mostly the soul spear attack. The kind of spears she sends out 2 waves. And sometimes she can catch you on with the second one, even if you roll the first one. It can deal a bit of damage.
It's not as
over
much
time.
as the homing one though, right? I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah,
it's like it's like 3 shocks and then they just go out like fast, like chew, and that's it. Like, I feel like that one wasn't bad for me. It was really the homing one. I feel like the one that does a lot of damage.
That one's really easy for me. I just fast roll through to either side, and it will never catch me really.
Yeah, let's just say I missed my timing a lot.
Yeah, I mean, fine. Apart from that, she only has the big blast when she flies above the bridge. You just gotta know about that. Then you shouldn't get hit by it.
Yeah.
But it is strong, right?
Yeah.
So like,
and like
as
her
for
AOE, her AOE also
Yeah.
like once you know about you know not to go and do shit.
There are some tactics you can use for her though. So on one side of the bridge, you know where the fog gate is, there's like a wall, right? So what you can do is, while she is on that side with the wall, wait for her attack, get behind the wall, nothing will hit you. Then get out so she doesn't fly to the other side, since she doesn't have line of sight on you, and she will just continuously attack that side where she can't hit you, until she would normally just fly to the other side, which she does anyway. So that's pretty cool.
Wait.
I'm pretty sure what hitless runners do for the boss. What's up?
No, wait. So, if you guide her to that place, she won't hit you at all.
Yeah, you gotta step in like to the side of the fog gate, so you trigger her line of sight and she'll attack you, right?
You're right.
But
right.
once that happens, you just take 1 step to the right or to the left, and the attacks will just miss you because it will be blocked by the wall.
Oh damn.
Yeah. There's another really cool strat that hitless runners do for her. I'm not sure if it's the most optimal one, but they actually equip a lot of armor so they mid-roll. And what that does, like as opposed to fast roll, is you roll lower on the floor, right? You don't do the kind of flip. Yeah. So you go kind of under the railing of the bridge. So her attacks will actually miss you, because again, they'll just hit the railing, not the wall this time, but the railing of the bridge while you're rolling down there. And she won't really hit you at all if you time it right. That's the one time I saw her beaten on hitless. Within an all boss run. So I don't have the most information on her. But yeah, I think they equip mid-roll for that actually, which is kind of funny to me.
Yeah.
Because I think mid-roll sucks.
I like... Obviously, fat roll sucks. But like, I feel like when it comes to the mid roll, I kind of gotten used to it. But I'm like kind of glad you get rid of the mid roll in Dark Souls 2 and 3 though. Like, it's either mid roll or a fat roll. Like, there's no real one in the middle. I mean, there could be like, oh, you roll a bit slower, but it's like, to like someone that's like a noob, they will not be able to tell that easily.
Yeah, in Dark Souls 3 there is mid and fast roll if I remember correctly, but like mid-roll has so many iframes in Dark Souls 3 that it's like almost not even worth it to go for fast roll. Like from my experience and what people have told me. And in Dark Souls 2 it's obviously super fluent.
Right.
How you roll. But yeah, that's Moonlight Butterfly. Is there anything more to say about her? Get a heavy hitting weapon with a lot of DPS. When she lands, but yeah, let's move on to the next boss, which I think I'm the first one to talk about. Number 23. It's 23. That's the Asylum Demon for me.
The last one.
Same again. Oh, the most objective tier list of all time. See, obviously joking. It's all subject to change, and yeah, personal change, of course.
Right.
But still, Asylum Demon is pretty easy, honestly. He's the last one in my tier of total pushover, though. Like, After that, we'll move on to somebody who's actually kind of dangerous.
Well, like here's the thing: when it comes to the Asylum gaming, I feel like the only reason why he's hard is that like if it's like a first person, what the hell? Wow.
Oh no.
That was a phone call, dude.
Quick intermission.
So
let's continue with the Asylum Demon.
Okay, so
okay, you've got something to say?
Yeah, but you can go first. You go first.
Okay, so like why do I still count Asylum Demon as a total pushover, even though he has got some I don't know, not hard to dodge attacks, but he does hit hard at the beginning, right? Well, you can just drop down with the plunging attack and then start R1 spamming in, for example, with a battle axe. If you start off as bandit, and he will literally die. If you're close enough, you don't even need to dodge the attacks. Like, you can take 1 or 2 hits and you just R1 spam him and he dies.
Or use them black fire bombs.
Yeah, that's why I count him as total pushover. Still.
Yeah, like, for me, the only reason why I have him above all the other guys is because as a newbie, like if you come into the game as the first time, he is a threat. Like if you don't know what you're like, he is a threat. Like when I was playing the game first time, I was just using this bucking sword and trying to like attack this man. I was like, yo, damn it! And then like he just completely annihilates me. Like
Oh, the hilt is horrible.
Yeah. So like that's the only reason why I have him over. But even then, like the only thing you have to really kind of be careful of is just like his attacks does do damage. So like as long as you don't take any hits, you should be fine, I would say.
I mean that works for all bosses, but still I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Fun fact, my best friend who I played Dark Souls 1 the first time with, actually, that was the first time I was ever in the game. He actually rage quit at Asylum Demon with the weapon. Actually rage quit.
I think a lot of people rage quit when they see the Asylum Demon now. But it's also like a good tutorial boss though too, because like it also shows that sometimes for bosses you don't have to take them on directly. There could be other ways to take them down.
Yeah. But he rage quit when he got the good weapon, right? I think we started out as a knight, so we had like a broadsword, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
and
so
he died like
he
died like 2 or 3 times, and then he just said, "This game ain't for me, bro. You take the wheel."
We're waiting at because I think waiting a while back he was shooting Bloodborne, and it was like he knows that these games are crazy good, but like it's so hard that like he doesn't want to play them. Like I'm pretty sure he'll play them eventually, but like it's hard. Yeah, but I mean it's okay.
You gotta be a fan. Like I think Asylum Demon is a pretty good introduction. You will usually see if you like the game or not after you die the first time to Asylum, right?
Yeah.
He does actually have quite a lot of attacks, if I remember correctly. Let me just quickly check here.
Okay,
how many?
If I recall from the top of my head, he has the Keep looking up and just adding it if I miss. He got the wide swing slam down attack. He has like the one where he flies up and like he hits the ground with his butt attack, and he has like the normal, the slash attack. And I believe that's it. There might be more though. Is there any more?
You counted 4. He actually has 8. According to the wiki. Yeah,
I did count 3, dude.
Yeah. Oh damn! I lost count myself.
Sorry. But like I remember those 3 clearly. But I mean, I probably could have forgotten more.
Yeah, he also has a hammer drive where he just pushes it in front of him. Like Stray and Fire Sage, they have the explosion afterwards.
Oh, so pretty much like he has all the abilities except he doesn't have the explosion.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. No, because
I will say though, if you don't go for the plunging attack as a beginner and you don't take down half his health, he's definitely a bit of a challenge.
Yeah, he's gonna be tough for sure.
Yeah. But you'll take what you can get in Dark Souls 1. So let's move on to the next one, I guess.
Right, number 22, which is my turn.
Yeah.
Iron Golem.
Iron Golem. Ooh,
Yes.
that's
That
an
is
interesting
number
pick.
22 for me. Oh, look at that. We finally gonna have the same one for our number list.
Yeah.
So, the thing is that he's not that hard. Like, for me, the reason I have him at number 22 is just because, like, his wing attacks are pretty annoying. And, like, his most dangerous move, I would say, is that he grabs you and, like, he throws you down. But really, the biggest problem is that you could just fall off easily.
Yeah. I mean, he can also grab you and throw you off. That's pretty
that
dangerous.
too. That too.
Yeah.
But the reason why I have him at number 22 is cause when you hit his knees and you can make him fall off the platform. So that's really the main reason why I have him number 22. Like overall, I don't think he was that hard though. It's just really just watching your surroundings and you should be good. But that's all I gotta say about the Iron Golem though. You got
The
anything?
Iron Golem, I have a bit higher just because he has insane defense. So
Wait,
if you don't have a
Sorry.
uh,
We'll get to that. Actually, let's do this. We'll get to your picks on the bosses when we get to your number.
okay, that
Right.
works.
So yeah, because it's just for time convenience sake.
You're done with Iron Golem then?
Yeah, I'm done. Go.
Okay.
What's yours?
Okay, my number 22 is Gaping Dragon actually.
Oh.
And he is the first and obviously the last one in. Okay, I shouldn't say first and last one. He's the easiest one in the 4th tier, easy, but 1-2 strong attacks. Like when usually the bosses are pushovers in that tier, but they've got some dangerous stuff you just gotta look out for, and then you should be good. And Gaping obviously has that nasty charge attack after he slams down his head.
Yeah,
and he has that big acid AoE. But
yeah,
more
when you
importantly,
vomit.
that charge can easily one-shot you, and it has a huge hitbox.
Yeah.
Especially if you go for the head, which takes extra damage, then you're in mortal danger if you get greedy, right?
Right.
But if you go for the legs, you're usually pretty safe unless you use a super slow weapon. And obviously Gaping Dragon can be buffed by the Chandler upstairs.
I didn't know about that.
You
I
didn't?
didn't know about that. This was on stream, but
Okay.
I saved this for later. I saved this when it's my turn to talk about him when we get there.
Okay.
Yeah, continue on.
And with that buff, he'd actually land much higher. Also, the freaking Chandler will use his. I think he's using heavy grade soul arrow or something like that.
He shoots you in the arena.
Yeah. You can do something about that by just going under the balcony and fighting the Gaping Dragon there, but you obviously need a lot of space for such a huge boss, so you'll eventually be forced to get out of there anyway, right?
Right.
But yeah, it's pretty much just the charge, the acid attack, the channeler, like the grab attack, where he actually grabs you with one of his forearms and puts you in his freaking mouth. I'm pretty sure you can avoid every single point of damage from that by just smashing L down. Yeah, like that attack is like you don't even take damage if you just smash. So that's, I think, almost everything he can do. And he has that jump where he has like no tracking. You can literally just walk away.
Yeah, you can just like walk all away. You'll be fine.
And his tail attacks, which you shouldn't challenge, since you should go for the legs unless you want his weapon. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I gotta say about Gaping, except that he has a huge amount of health, but that's not a problem for me personally.
Okay, let's move on to number 21, which is yours.
Okay, number 21.
Wait, is it Iron Golem?
Nope, it is not. It's not. Iron Golem is a bit higher. Number 21 is actually Priscilla for me.
Oh.
Yeah. Priscilla is relatively easy, I'd say. She does have not necessarily super dangerous attacks, but Since she's invisible, it can be tough to dodge. It can be tough to get the timing down. Since if you make her visible again, you'll actually see that she has some huge wind-ups on her attacks. So it's really difficult to tell. Like, you could know that you're right in front of her, but when is she gonna swing? I don't have too much of a clue, to be honest, but since she doesn't deal that much damage, it's usually fine. And that's one more thing that I talked about on my stream, right? When I made my favorite tier list of all the bosses in the trilogy. And that is her life hunt scythe. The bleed doesn't even seem to work all the time. Like, sometimes she will literally bleed you out on the first or the second hit, and you will not take any damage from the bleed. Your meter goes down, the effect is there, but you won't take the extra damage, you just take the normal standard hit. I don't know why, but it makes it really, really easy in my opinion. I think it is cause she hits you and she'll knock you off your feet, and when that happens you have iframes. So maybe that's why the bleed doesn't actually hurt you. But I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Hardest thing about Priscilla for me is honestly cutting her tail for her useless dagger, but yeah.
Oh yeah, her tail cut is hard.
And that's mostly just cause you deal way too much damage until she appears again, and then you can't even cut her tail. Like, cause she will die before that happens.
You know, funny enough, I have Priscilla way higher than you do.
Damn.
I really do. I have her way higher than you do. But
okay, but what's your 21st pick? That's about everything I can say about Priscilla, except she's fluffy and cute. I like her.
Priscilla no waifu, damn.
Yeah, almost best wife after freaking Beatrice and Solaire, of course.
Yo, Solaire, praise the sun. Yo, Escanor. I sent you a video clip about that. About this dude named Escanor, who's like the perfect embodiment of Solaire and praise the sun. Cause he is the sun. But alright, either way, move around.
I saw that. Absolute Chad.
Yeah. Yeah, so good, man, so good. But okay. Yeah, number 21.
Yeah.
The Gaping Dragon.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah, there it is. Now, here, just to add a little different things I had. So, the Gaping Dragon, his tail attack gets me a lot. Oh, dude.
It's tough, yeah.
I always, even when I think I'm far away, it still gets me, dude. And I have to always make sure to try to go and get the tail cut, because once I get the tail cut, he loses that range. So it's so much more easier. Again, his charge attack is ridiculous. One shot you. The vomit that destroys your equipment is also annoying as well. But let me tell you,
one tip for the tail attacks, which I have for the same tip as for Calamit's White Sweet tail attack. It is let's say the tail attack comes from right to left. Then before the tail even starts, the hitbox even starts, you move left. So you gain as much distance from the tail as possible, so you can see when the hitbox starts, and then you just flick your stick to the right and dodge into it.
Oh.
So that, yeah. If you're right at the start of the hitbox, it's kind of tough to make out when it starts, but when you see it and you gain the distance to react to it, it's not that hard.
Yo,
just depends on your positioning.
Yeah, I did not know that. I ain't gotta know that. You see, there's so many things you just did not know. But let me tell you this. Alright, so again, shouts to Tie-Fi Guy, because he was there, because he was the one. So we were playing Dark Souls together, and he was the one that formed me. So on my side, when we were co-oping, I didn't kill the Changler, right? So the Changler was showing up. I'm like, why is the Gaping Dragon so strong? And then we see these soul outs. Like, what the hell? I was like, and then Tie-Fi Guy was like, you bum, you didn't kill the Changler, did you? What the hell is wrong with you, bum? He was so mad, dude. It's I can't kill the Changler because I was lazy. I was sure just lazy, dude. I didn't want to make my way there. I didn't know that he busted him up. In the end, we both died.
At least it made the fight extra exciting, see?
Yeah, like when Tyrant dies these days, he's gonna have one hell of a game. Alright, let's move on to number 20.
Number 20.
Which is mine. Who's mine?
Yeah, it's yours.
Gwendolyn.
Ooh, same for me. Gwendolyn is also 20.
So Gwendolyn, the only hard part is dodging his attacks. Or like his like if you have like a like the crest shield that has like a lot of magic resistance damage thingy, whatever it's called, then like
reduction.
Yeah,
reduction. In the later games they call it absorption, I think, but I don't know why.
Reduction sounds
actually that might be on the armor. I don't know. Don't mind me. Just continue.
Like cause his bunch of soul spears attacks just comes in. You can block those so easy. Or like, but you can actually just go behind a pillar and you'll be fine. And then like his super fast big soul spear attack. If you don't know it's coming, it could get you. But like eventually you'll figure out the time when you can dodge it. And then his bow attacks is actually like use I would say the ring of opportunity to get closer to him. The only hard part is that sometimes these magic attacks can get you, and they do deal massive damage, and it's very hard to catch up to him sometimes because he teleports. But the hardest part is that if you die, you get warped back all the way to the first bonfire of Ango Longo, and that bridge is already down. So you have to like. This is also assuming if you kill what's her name, Guinevere. This is assuming if you like in the night Ango Longo.
Oh, you mean the Dark Moon Knight test?
Yeah. Game back there. Oh my god, dude, that shit was wild.
Yeah.
That
Dark
shit was
Moon Knight
wild.
test. If you attack Gwendolyn, she'll actually come for you. So the bonfire is out then. But if you killed Guinevere, Dark Moon Knight test will be like at the top of the elevator, so you can actually still use her bonfire for some reason, even if she is still technically absent. She's not dead yet, so you can just walk back to the Dark Moon Tomb bonfire.
Yeah,
but you can only do that, of course, if you have the Dark Moon ring. I forgot what it's called. The Dark Moon Seance ring to open up the way to Gwendolyn.
Right, and you get that from the
killing Guinevere. Yeah. Like Gwendolyn, you said. Best moment of opportunity to get in on her is the bow attack. Oh, for me it isn't. Honestly, the bow attack is what I usually watch out most for, cause the homing soul mass attack, that's just a no-go. Like, don't go in on that. You should just stay behind the pillar. So it's between the big magic ball, the soul spear, whatever type attack, and the bow. Honestly, if you get the timing down with the big ball, I think it's easier to just dodge into her. And like the bow, if you get staggered by that, you will take so much damage. Her bow does such a ridiculous amount of damage. It's actually kind of crazy.
Like I feel like
she has one-shot me with that, really.
Nah, she one-shot me with that big homing soul spear situation.
That can happen too, I guess. But
it's just because I'm able to tell when Gwendolyn shoots the bow, so like I can tell when to because I pull my shield up, and it just like blocks all of it because it's like 100% damage physical damage reduction. So but each to their own.
Yeah, with like Grass Crest Shield, I'm pretty sure if she does the 2 or 3 bow combo, then she could, in theory, break your guard, and that would result in extra damage. Because if your guard broken, you have instability frames, which will take, I think, 25% more damage, but I'm not sure about the exact number. But yeah, Gwendolyn is relatively easy. Kinda annoying sometimes with slow weapons when you can only get 1 hit in, but still. Yeah, she's pretty easy.
Alright.
So I guess we'll move on to number 19, I think, now.
Yep, 19. Your turn.
Which, for me, would be the Stray Demon.
Oh.
Yep. Stray Demon, I find relatively easy. But what's annoying about him is the fact that you have to drop in and take considerable damage if you don't have fall control, that is, of course.
Which the Catwing was invented during that time.
Yeah, unlike us that no cat ring is in this game. Well, there is one, but not the silver cat ring, of course.
Right.
Yeah, and sometimes Stray can actually kind of stun lock you. Like if you get caught in a corner by one of the AoEs, then get knocked down, he'll just do another attack, and you can get kind of stun locked by that and just die very easily. Also, it's annoying that sometimes the hollows drop down with you. But
if you don't kill them, they will come.
What? Like, yeah, usually I don't kill them because I just let Stray deal with the hollows. They'll drop down, they won't die completely from the fall damage, and I don't know, maybe they'll stagger you, but it's not the biggest deal. Like, Stray is just super easy to dodge. Get behind him, watch out for the I don't know, staff drive attack or whatever. Like where he puts his staff into the ground and does the AoE explosion behind him, and then just whack his butt in between attacks. Just has a huge amount of HP. So don't fight him early on. Don't fight him early on if you don't need the Titanite slab or access to the painted world. Because he's just gonna take you so long. It's just annoying, honestly.
I fought him early on, I believe. Like, I think I fought him,
It's a good amount of souls, of course.
Yeah. I fought him before I went into the depths, I think. Because...
Damn! Before depths?
Yeah, before depths. Because I wanted that, the rusted iron ring before I went through the depths into Blighttown. So I'm if I'm there already at the asylum, at Northern Under Asylum, I was gonna try to fight him.
Well, if you had opened the door the first time you were in the asylum, then you wouldn't have needed to fight him. Because you could have just taken the door to Oscar's room, and then upstairs, and then...
I did open it, but like, I still fought him.
Yeah, fair enough. First time I fought Stray was actually with a +0 Drake sword. And yes, I used the guide for my first playthrough. I have no shame.
I use a I got like so many Dark Souls people be like, you looked up a guide on your first time for a shade, that's wrong, you gotta choose Dark Souls fan. I'm like, boy, girl, whoever it is,
yeah, they better shut up, cause I beat ONS first try on my first run when I summoned Solaire, so that felt pretty good. Most people don't get that, even if they summon Solaire, but
that's
you know.
That's true.
Fair enough. So Stray Demon, it's my number 19.
My number 19, My number 19 is a Taurus Demon.
Ooh.
Now, the Taurus Demon is pretty tough to a newbie, but I saw the ladder and with the people shooting at me, and I kind of tried to do
the trick, like on the Asylum Demon.
Yeah. The punching attack. There we go.
Nice.
So like, I was able to get through him really easily. Like, really, the only hard part is that the moment you do the plunging attack, you have to like get to the ladder again, which that's the only hard part because he could still destroy you pretty easily. But yeah,
before we move on to my Taurus Demon, while we're at the plunging attack, I just want to say one quick thing. I raged super damn hard the first time I was at Taurus, because I was fat rolling, because as I said before, I started out night with my friend.
Right.
The night starting class. So I go in, I trigger him jumping down, and I immediately go for the ladder strat too. But he just catches up to me for some weird reason, and I'm like, why is he so fast? Why am I so slow? This game is bullshit.
It's also like if you wait like at the top of the ladder for a long time, and he just looks up like, you're there. It's like, haha, you can't catch me, and then he just jumps up on top, and I was like, oh shit! I was like, nope. That shit got me.
I actually recommend that to a new player. Because up there you have way more space. Obviously, don't get hit.
Yeah, of
But
course.
you have way more space than on the bridge, which is where he's actually dangerous.
I mean, for me, I freaked out a lot, and then like I just walked off, and I died. I was just freaked out. Like the moment he jumped up, I was freaked out.
He's definitely the first big hurdle for a lot of players.
Yeah, I would definitely say, because now I would say we're starting to enter the middle tier of bosses of like difficulty wise.
Yeah,
So like
close.
I would definitely say Tor's game is definitely is like middle tier for sure.
Yeah.
Alright. Number
Okay.
18. Number 18. It's the Stray Demon. Yes,
Oh,
I have him
there we go.
higher than the Taurus Demon because every time I fall, I take the damage, and then I get one shot like immediately right after. And also, I probably didn't help the fact that I fought him really early. Like I feel like if I fought him much later, it will bring a different experience. But like if you fight him before you go into the depths, he is a challenge.
I actually wanted to mention that later, like the fall damage and then getting one shot. There's a very consistent strat for that. So what you do, you enter the crumbling floor from the side of the torch hollows, right? You try to get as far right as possible on that floor, and as soon as you get down, you just mash roll to the right. You get in a corner, you can heal up, and he'll actually not aggro on you. You can buff up, you can maybe use a spell to shoot him, he doesn't see you yet.
Really?
So, yep.
Like I heard that there's like this one was like if you fall at the perfect position, you won't get hit the first time, and you'll have like enough time to heal up. But the thing is that when it comes to the Stray Demon, and I guess the same for the Fire Sage Demon, but we'll get to that later, is that the farther away you are, in my opinion, I think it's the more dangerous it is. Because when he does those big wind up attacks, that does a lot of damage.
Yeah, they do. Most dangerous attack, in my opinion, that he has is the leaping smash, because that has a really tight timing.
That move was bullshit, dude. That move was like, like I can't even dodge that. It's so bad.
And that's why you just hug his butt, as I said.
Oh yeah. Alright, who's your number 18?
My number 18, well, if I mentioned Stray Demon before, I might as well say that it's the Demon Fire Sage.
Oh!
Yeah, I just put them right next to each other. And fun fact, that's something I found out a few days ago. Stray Demon actually does a tiny bit more damage than Fire Sage. So...
Yeah, you told me about this on stream, and that shit blew my mind. I was like...
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, it's true. But now the question might arise: why did Hanfi put Fire Sage above Stray Demon if Stray Demon does a tiny bit more damage, of course? And first thing is you don't take fall damage, so you can have full Estus. So yeah, you can enter Fire Sage's arena with full health. I mean, that's what I wanted to say. And then he always starts off with the leaping smash, which we've already mentioned before with Stray Demon, right?
Right.
Oh, Fire Sage pretty much always opens up with that.
Right.
The best strategy for that is actually just run right at him. No fear, run right at him, and then dodge into him. And right in front of him, it doesn't have a hitbox, because he slams it down diagonally. So right in front of him, it doesn't have a hitbox. Just get in on him. And also, Fire Sage is sometimes annoying because of the freaking branches in this rune, and then you can't get out of the AoE, and then you might get stun locked. It's not the biggest deal, but sometimes he can bullshit you. So that's why I put him above Stray, even though both are really easy and simple. And with Fire Sage, it's more likely that he jumps like in a corner backwards, because both have a backwards jump, of course. And then it's much tougher to dodge his AoE attacks. And that is more likely in his arena than in Stray's, because Stray's is just a bit bigger. That's all I have to say about Fire Sage. Oh, yeah, fun fact, he still does magic damage. He doesn't deal fire damage.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's still magic, just like Stray.
Wow. Wow, really? Wow. Okay.
Fair enough, I guess.
Yeah. Alright, say your number 17. Say your number 17.
Oh, yeah, it's my turn. True. Oh, my number 17 is the Iron Golem. Yep, I said he is a bit higher.
That's pretty high up.
Yeah, still in easy, but 1-2 strong attacks in that tier. Yeah, 2 more bosses after him in that tier. The thing is, what's kind of annoying is first off his grab. Sometimes he just grabs you through a roll if you just slightly mistime it, because it has a pretty huge hitbox. And then he can throw you off the ledge, which actually happened in my first Deathless attempt. But I was able to quit out in time.
Dude, that would have been so sad. It's like,
yeah.
You bastard, you threw me off.
Yeah, I was able to quit out in time, and of course my chat got really mad. Ah, yeah, Hanfi, good old quitter, right? Can't even do Iron Golem Deathless. Damn. Why are you even trying?
Damn, wait, was that there for that stream?
I think you were there, but not for Iron Golem. I remember the 2 people who were in chat. But it was like all in good fun.
You.
It was all in good fun, of course.
Yeah, I got it. They roasted you. Oh, cute though.
Yeah. The chat was wilding out, of course. Ah, you died. Fun fact, I didn't die there, cause even though you enter, you know how it doesn't have a usual death box. Like, you know, when you jump off a ledge, you just get killed by a death box, right?
Right.
You actually die because you fall on the ground way lower down in sense, so that gave me enough time to quit out. Yeah. Even though you already entered death cam, interestingly enough. And yeah, grab attack obviously the most dangerous thing. One more thing is annoying about him, cause the best strat is literally just pass run through his legs. Don't care about his attacks, just run through his legs if you're straight up facing him. Run through, he'll never hit you. But what he can do with one, I think it's the upward swing, he'll actually like position himself diagonally on the bridge, and then that's not possible anymore. It gets pretty annoying sometimes. But yeah, you can just make him fall off if you know how to, well, attack his legs. And that's easy enough.
Yeah, knocking him off is like, bye-bye.
But yeah, his resistances, as I said, are, especially his physical, are really, really damn high.
Yeah,
for that early source. So if you haven't grinded up a bit, you might get screwed at that point. And for my personal runs, I usually enter Sense Fortress with a +6 weapon actually, and then in Anolondo I get my +10 at the black.
Oh, really? I go into Sense Fortress. Before I go into Sense Fortress, I make sure my weapon is like +10, because right before I come out of the Blight Town, I just grind those slugs, those worms, wherever they are in Blight Town, to get them large shotgun shards, and then like that's it.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't. But yeah, then he can be pretty tough. But that's like all about him. And I guess you can choose whether you can kill the giant before him to fight him on the bigger platform, which is kind of interesting because you can't make it fall off, but you've got way more space to dodge his attacks. So that gives the fight a bit more depth, even though it's just a bit too easy.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, that's all I've got to say about him.
Number 17 for me, I get the same thing you get. The Fire Sage Demon.
Makes sense.
The big issue with the Fire Sage Demon, though, there's like 2 big issues. Like, you stated this already, but every time it comes in, when he just comes charging in and it does this ridiculous, like, wind up slash attack, oh my god, dude.
Yeah, the jump.
It's
really tough to dodge if you don't know. Just run at him.
Funny story. So every time I go to try to run at him, like I go in for the jump, and then there's like the roll, and straight up, when I was going for I instead of rolling, I get like a jump instead of the roll, and I just get pummeled. I
Yeah,
just
the
get
true
pummeled
evil genius
to get.
Miyazaki, just putting the whole game on one button.
Dude, you know what's so annoying though? Like they changed the jump button like every single Dark Souls game. Like they just switch, and it's like
I
so
think it's
annoying.
actually the same in Dark Souls 2 and 3. I think it's the left stick, you just press it down.
No, but in Bloodborne, I think Bloodborne
Oh,
is
oh yeah.
so. I think Bloodborne might be so. I could be wrong though. I could be
I
wrong.
haven't played Bloodborne because I don't have a PS4, but I want to eventually, when I get a PS5, of course.
Yeah. It's like go get a PS4 now. Just wait for the PS5.
Yeah, obviously.
The second thing for the Fire Sage Demon, like you said, when he jumps back and like to a corner, it's so hard to fight him because you want to be behind him so you can avoid all of his moves. But my
Yeah.
guy, if you can't do that,
He says, nope.
yeah, it's like he's just like he knows. Like, it's like the Fire Sage Demon gained more intelligence compared to the Stray Demon.
Yeah. And I think he also has a very, very tiny bit of health more than Straight Demon, but it usually won't even matter. It usually will just be the same hit.
Yeah.
But
that's
like
everything I gotta say about the Fire Sage
you usually fight Fire Sage also a bit later than Stray Demon. Because like at least what I do after Anno Londo, I just instantly go to a new Londo and at least grab my very large ember to get my plus 15 weapon, right?
Oh yeah, you just whack him.
Yeah. Then I just wreck Stray, and at least I'm a tiny bit weaker for him than Fire Sage. But yeah, doesn't make a huge difference. Still makes Fire Sage easier in my opinion. It's not too much though, of course.
Alright, number 16. My turn.
Okay. Yep.
It's the Centipede Demon.
Centipede Demon. Ooh, I got him a bit higher.
The problem with the Centipede Demon is just like the very beginning. When he's far away into the magma thing, and then like he does his long range attacks, yeah, you can dodge it, but like sometimes he just doesn't move up, and then I get frustrated and I just try to move up a bit just so I could get him. It doesn't work out.
Oh no.
It doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Also,
that's what it feels like.
Also, his jump attack, I can never dodge it. I always get hit.
Oh.
I can never dodge his jump attack.
It feels like he isn't approaching you, but with each smash, like when he stretches out one of his limbs, he actually gets a bit closer. So eventually he'll come for you.
Yeah, I know eventually, but I lost pace.
Yeah, it's still annoying. It's tough.
Yeah, but that's everything I gotta say about the Centipede Demon. Overall, wasn't that bad, but I would say it's tougher than the others. Alright.
Okay, so all you gotta say about him?
Yep.
Okay. I think we're at 17? 16?
16.
16 is Seath the Scaleless for me.
Oh.
Good old albino dragon.
Damn.
Yeah, Seath I think is just a bit too slow, too predictable to really be a threat if you manage your cards right. One little tip I can give new beginners: don't actually break the crystal yourself. Let Seath move up while you stand right beside it, and let him break it on his own. Then you have a lot more stamina, and obviously don't have to suffer through your attack animation, and you can get closer much faster for the strikes while he recovers. So that's a tiny tip. Also, always don't lock onto him, like just look up so you can see what attack he does next. What the problem, which is why he still lands a bit higher than the rest in easy but 1-2 strong attacks in that tier, is that I really got trouble like figuring out whether he does the wide sweeping breath that spawns crystals, the one right in front of him, or the one where it goes straight in a line, because he's got 3 different ones. I'm pretty sure that's all I can recall. Also, tails are really annoying. The hitbox on his tail attack when you get behind him is just way too big. They're not touching me, I swear. I swear, they
Yeah,
still
but like, he
hit me.
just wails around with like all
Yeah.
his. Oh my god, that shit's wild.
And he probably deal more than half your health, and the attack isn't over just yet, and he just keeps on wailing. It's actually pretty damn annoying.
I feel like that's like his most dangerous move, though.
Yeah, and the crystal explosion if you're in a corner, because
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you can't avoid it. So yeah, as I said, manage your cards right. Usually I like to stay very far away from him, so I actually trigger his white sweeping breath attack or his magic explosion, which I don't punish, but I usually go in for the white sweeping breath attack. And then I just get the hell out of there in front of him so I don't go to the tails. And then he's pretty easy. Also brings some curse resistance. In my Deathless run,
with the painting Gorgian outfit.
Yeah,
That
or
shit
Havels, for example. Havels also has good curse resistance. What I actually did in my Deathless run, which sounds crazy, I went in naked. But with the curse Spite Ring that I previously had picked up in a new Londo. And that gave me more than enough curse resistance for him even while being naked. I just did that so I didn't have to level up endurance. Just Great Club, Grass Crest Shield, all I need. That worked out for me. But yeah, in one Deathless run I actually died to Seath. And I don't think I've ever died to him again, except for the forced encounter, which doesn't count, okay?
You know, funny enough, I actually have seen the skill is so much more higher though.
Damn.
But we'll get to that when we get to that.
Okay, we'll get to that eventually. Yeah, like I think if you look up and are careful, don't get greedy. He's pretty damn easy. Yeah, except for his tail attack. That's stupid.
that shit is crazy.
But that's all I can say about him. Except one tiny little detail. If you go in for the first time and don't kill all the crabs, the crystal crabs, they actually follow you in there.
Yeah.
It's really annoying.
I have a lot to say about that for later.
You can quit out though, and then you just have the fog wall so they can't follow you in there. So that's pretty easy to manage. You can
I wish
just
I knew about that. I wish I knew about that.
Should have watched my Deathless attempts. I did that in those.
I wish you knew about that though. Oh man. Alright, let's go on to number 15, which is yours.
Oh, mine. Okay. Let me drink a bit of water here for a second though.
Let me do that too. That's some good water.
Yep. Stay hydrated, everyone. Important. Your organs. Is it organs in English?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, it's organs. It's organs.
Yeah, your organs will thank you later when you're older. But yeah, the last one in the easy but 1 to 2 strong attacks list is actually Gravelord Nido for me.
Well, number 15?
Yeah.
I also have it much higher than you too.
Oh damn!
I actually want to see who the hell you have on the higher tier now.
Yeah, our easy bosses were super similar, but as we get higher, I think into the middle tier, our bosses seem to differ quite a bit. But I think we might co-align at the very end though when we get to the
I'm pretty sure
ones.
like top four, or top 5 to top 4. Like there's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the same.
Yeah, it's gonna be about the same for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, talking about Nido, very, very dangerous is of course the freaking again initial damage you take from falling in. I have never done it, but there's a way to avoid it by mid-rolling onto a wall and then rolling in the air, which you can only do with mid-rolls. In speedruns they call those meme or air rolls. Then you won't take damage. Or cast fall control, I guess. But whatever. It's just so dangerous because usually, or not usually, always Nido would start off from so far away, so he shouldn't be able to hit you. But then just pulls up the haha, no, I got unlimited range with my freaking impaler attack from the ground. So you are in a tight situation if you take all that extra damage and then get impaled because you mess up the timing, and you might get toxic, And what makes all of this even
Yo,
worse...
toxic is bullshit, though.
Yeah, toxic. Definitely, if you have some, bring some blooming purple Morseclan for the fight, for sure. Or some divine blessings.
Yeah, that works too, yeah.
What makes this even more annoying, though, is the fact that one of the best strategies for Nido is actually just stacking poise, right? For the skeletons,
Right.
to Raven. So you equip some really heavy armor, and that means you will take more damage falling down, because you have a higher equip load.
That's
Then you're
true.
in range of getting one shot.
That's true.
And most big armors don't have good poison resistance. Havels doesn't, I know that much. So yeah, you might get toxic in one hit.
I also would recommend, though, like, to have a divine weapon.
Yeah, divine I just never really do, because I barely ever defeat Moonlight Butterfly. And I don't care about the skeletons too much. The most optimal strategy for him, if you got those rings, is to put both illusory rings on, meaning the Ring of Fog and the Slumbering Dragoncrest ring, and then the skeletons actually won't aggro onto you, and you can fight Nido 1v1.
Really? They don't find you?
Easy. Yeah, they won't find you. That's what they do in hitless runs.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but obviously you're gonna have to give up your fabric slot if you
Right, of course.
Yeah, so that's pretty annoying. Apart from that, Nido himself is a big pushover. Like, apart from his big black magic AoE attack, which you gotta respect, and it has a huge windup, and it's actually kind of nice because it kills all the skeletons for you. He really is that dangerous if he doesn't toxic you. Like, he'll most of the time, he'll just straight up miss you if you walk. So yeah. Also, as I said on my stream, don't trigger the giant skeletons, or I will come home. And be very rude, okay? Don't trigger the giant skeletons. You know you don't have to.
You come home and you be very rude? What is that supposed to mean, dude?
I don't know. But yeah, just don't walk far enough into the arena to trigger the giant skeletons, okay? You've heard it here.
Alright.
Because I'm a bigger threat than Nido himself.
Noted. Alright, so
if I ever catch myself doing that, I don't know what I'll do. I'll cry on stream, I guess.
Dude, I almost got like stream on wait, you were there, right? Yeah, you were there actually. On the Shadow Colossus stream, the finale.
Yeah.
I almost cried there too.
That was a heavy ending.
Yeah, that was heavy. That was heavy. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's move on to number 15 on my side.
No.
Which?
Oh yeah, you said.
Yeah. Which is the man, the legend, the dude with the power of sunlight and lightning, Lord Gwyn.
That low? Damn.
Yes, I do have him that low. Because here's the thing. Excluding the whole parry situation, okay? Because obviously, if you parry him really good, like, you got him pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, overall, like, when I fought him, he wasn't that bad. Like, sure, like, the grab attack wasn't going, and, like, his first swing, like, his first fast swing.
The quick one, yeah.
Yeah, was
unreactable, I swear to God.
That shit is crazy. But that's it. That's all he's got. Like, everything else is not bad, and I feel like you just gotta be cautious and you got him in the end. Really, it's just that first swing. That first swing is the problem. Like, I felt when I fought him,
I hate his kick so much.
Like, I beat him on my like my third try from the first time I played the game. Third try I beat him. And that's without the whole pairing thing, because back when I was first playing, I wasn't good at pairing at all. So, like, I ain't good. But eventually I got the pair strat going. Ooh. Like, but
Gwyn,
like if you
for
just
a long time, Gwyn was probably in my top 3, but then I learned some strats I will talk about later.
Yeah, so like literally just like with Gwyn, it's just like if you do the parry thing, like he would be way lower. But if you don't do it, I would feel like he's definitely in the middle tier for sure. But yes, that is
and poise helps. Poise helps.
Yeah, that poise helps tremendously.
Yeah.
OD.
Like if you get staggered by him, he sometimes even has true combos, unless you toggle. Which I guess I should explain in case anybody doesn't know that.
I don't know that. Could you please explain?
Okay, what toggling means? Okay, this is something that I learned from PvP, which also works in PvE. If you switch your weapons, like pretty much the first frame you get hit by an attack, or very, very quickly after that, you'll actually overwrite the stagger animation. And you won't suffer any, I guess, yeah, of the stagger timing, which is because Dark Souls 1 has like a pretty weird system where different animations override others, and for some reason the weapon switching animation has a higher priority than getting staggered. So yeah, you can manually override that. So that's the only way to get out of some of his true combos.
I feel like that also be like really. You gotta have to practice that, right? Because like
it is hard. It is hard.
Yeah, during it at the time, like is it like at the moment of impact or like right before it?
Right at the moment of impact.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard. But I think I know
all you
that.
gotta say about Gwyn?
Yeah, that's all I gotta say about Gwyn. Let's move on to number 14.
Which is mine, I think.
No, this one's mine. This one's mine.
Okay, it's yours. Okay.
Number 14, I have the boss that many people care for. Sif. The Great Wolf, Sif. Now,
good doggo.
May he rest in peace. May he rest in peace. Sif, he's not bad. Honestly, he's not bad. But his damage of the sword swings is ridiculous. And he's fast.
Yeah.
Like, really, the biggest problem is like when he does like the spinning around sword attack, that shit is wild.
Especially if you don't have fast roll. I don't think you can even dodge all of that with mid roll.
Yeah, it's hard.
Maybe depending on your direction, I don't know. But I never mid roll anyway.
Yeah, it's hard. Like, really, the main reason why I have him above all the others is because like it's kind of hard to keep track of him because he moves around a lot, and his damage. Even when he's limping, his damage output is still the same. Like it doesn't get weaker. Like it's like, damn, dude. Nah.
Yeah, his damage output is insane, and he can knock you off your feet too, which always sets you up for a follow-up.
Right. Yeah, but overall, that's all I gotta really say about Sif. Like, I feel there's
and
really
get
much to
under
say.
him.
Yeah. But like, that's all I gotta really say. So, say your number 14.
Okay, my number 14 is Centipede Demon, which you've already talked about a bit.
Right.
And now he's the first one in my third highest tier. Dangerous but glaring weakness. So I'm always a bit shook when it comes to bosses from higher up from now on. All other bosses down there I don't have as much respect for.
As much respect, dude.
Like I don't respect Pinwheel. Let's be honest here.
Yeah,
okay.
That's true.
The only reason why I'm kind of scared to fight Pinwheel is on stream. If I mess up, everybody's gonna see, and I don't ever wanna die on stream to Pinwheel.
It's
the only reason I'm scared of him.
If that happened, you would be roasted for days, and people would put that shit on Twitter. Oh, gee.
I wouldn't stream Dark Souls 1 for a bit, I swear. But yeah, about Centipede Demon, what exactly is dangerous about him? Why is he in that tier? Well, mostly it's his lava that he can push you into anyway. Also, some of his attacks are pretty annoying. Especially in phase 2, he gains, I think, 2 annoying attacks. He does have a phase 2, I think, below 50% health. I'm not 100% sure. But he gains the big jump where he throws a fireball with an AoE explosion down.
Right.
It's kind of tough to tell whether that's his normal jump or not. So I usually just don't challenge it.
I'm pretty sure that's the one that gets me all the time.
Yeah, and when you're very far away from him for some reason, in phase 2, he'll actually like summon a few fireballs that home in on you. So that's that. Some of his attacks are just very annoying to dodge because of the freaking camera. because it's barely even working. Then he pushes you into the lava. That's annoying too. You've got to wait for him at the beginning. Like at least 2 or 3 attacks he's gonna throw out until you're close enough to trigger his grab, so he moves in. There's one more strat for him though, which involves you running a bit through lava. So probably should have a bit of vitality and some fire-resistant gear. But if you run through the path on the right where there's a bit lava, can actually get him into a secluded area where there is no lava at all. So that could make the fight a bit easier for you. But at least, this way, the other way that I usually do it, just run to the left and wait for him to come. Kind of flex on him by cutting one of his arms off, then getting the orange shard ring and equipping it mid-fight, so you just step into the lava and say, haha, damn, don't care about any of this, buddy. But yeah, he can be annoying because of the camera.
Dude.
That's the biggest strat for him. Just cut off the arm and then mid-battle equip the ring. It's at the very end always, so just, yeah, of your ring selection.
For me, it's always the jump attacks, man. That gets me. The jump attacks and the fact that he doesn't come up quickly. Those are the 2 things that get me a lot.
He's pretty annoying, and the lava, as I said, can just sometimes randomly one-shot you if you
the lava.
If you put a foot in it.
Yeah, the lava
like it,
boot.
Like your pinky toe is in it, you're dead.
I mean, real life, it does make sense.
Yeah, of course.
But come on, it's a game. Please don't make it that. Don't make it that real.
Okay. I think 13 is next, which is my turn.
Wait. Before that, we have officially reached the halfway point of all the bosses. So, considering how long this video already is, we are going to end this video off here, and then we will make another video to discuss the rest of our list. So, for those of you who stayed in,
drop a like, or again, I might be very rude. I'm not, but still.
You get your comics, man. You get your comics.
Help a homeboy out with a like.
I think shouts to Jake. We had like a One Piece podcast discussion talking about about power levels and all that whole situation, and like he was like saying, first of all, drop a like. Give us a comment. I was like, that shit got me.
Nice.
Either way, we are going to be ending this video off here. So for those of you who are interested in Dark Souls, for those of you who love this stuff, thank you for the support, thank you for the help. Be sure to let us know in the comments what you guys think of your top 26 bosses, or in this case, from number 26 to number 14 for this video. Let us know in the comment section. We're very interested to see that. We'll reply as soon as I possibly can. Also, be like Hanfi said, drop a like. Thank you. It helps the algorithm. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to subscribe to this channel for more future content. Hit that bell icon notification to get future announcements. And be sure, very, very important, be sure to follow Hanfi on Twitch, follow Hanfi on Twitter, and join Hanfi's Discord server as well. It's a really cool place. Be sure to come in, be sure to check things out. Definitely give him a lot of support. He's a great streamer and he's very active on Twitter. Be sure to check him out.
Thank you.
Alright, so you got any last words you want to say?
I guess for anybody who is gonna watch the second part, treat yourself, have yourselves a damn good one, and give yourselves a pat on the back because you deserve it. You're doing great. Have a good one.
Alright, everyone. Peace, guys. Stay breezy. Stay breezy.